Take your time when dealing with tough cookies.
Oh. Okay, there we go. We'll be back.
But first, time to deal with these, huh?
Maybe we'll find some clues up ahead.
These obstacles. I believe we can remove them using the disintegration technique. Let me give it a try.
There should be a clue somewhere around here.
Watch out! A bunch of ethereals are heading this way. It's like something's hidden in the miasma around here.
The moment.
Ambush! What a dirty move!
Surrender now! Last breath!
Allow me. The time. It's almost time.
Divine punishment.
Your fate is sealed.
Let me see what they're made of! My way! My way! Then go left!
Take this! Good. That's the last of them. Found it! It's here!
Wise, the miasma around here seems to be thinning out. Is everything okay on your end?
We've already cleared out the surrounding miasma coagula. The clues we've gathered so far aren't enough. We need to find more.
Master, an abnormal area has been detected nearby. It is emitting a large amount of unusual energy signals.
Energy signals? Maybe the Exaltist placed something over there. Let's go have a look.
Okay, please be careful.
The miasma around here seems to have dissipated.
Be careful, you guys. There's a lot of miasma coagula here.
It looks kinda gross. I definitely don't want to touch it.
We need to rescue the rest of them and stop the Exaltists.
Yeah, it's time to teach them a lesson!
Let's find that basement first. Based on what Fan Chi said, it should be around here somewhere.
Huh? Doesn't look like any of the Exaltists are around. Where'd those creeps go? Are they off preparing for the Creator's, gathering? Or was it a feast?
Neither. I think they called it the Creator's refinement.
What's happening here? So many superior ethereals are guarding this place. Everyone, stay sharp.
Don't hesitate. I think we can go that way. Huh? Everyone watch out!
Ground to dust.
Allow me. Let's get still.
Hello! Something weird over there.
Looks like the Exaltists were active around here. We might be able to find some clues. These are experiment logs on the medicine? What in the world are the Exaltists up to? Is this a report on turning live animals into miasma?
Turning animals into miasma?
So
That's
just got
horrible.
home. Was good, Lava?
Wait, those refugees from earlier,
Hey, I'm just.
were they all test subjects? So they're holding this ritual to turn all of those people into miasma?
I'm just trying to get a little bit further.
Look,
And then
something's over
I
there.
am grinding withering waves because the goal is saving for Brant.
Wise, I got
I'm
your
gonna
video
save
message.
as much
Just we
as I
thought,
can.
The Exaltists hid a large amount of miasma at the gathering site. I'm showing everyone the video now. It's time to show them the truth behind this gathering. Once they see it for themselves, they'll be willing to leave the Hollow. I'm sure of it.
Good. I'll leave the evacuation to you. We'll stay nearby to monitor the situation and ensure everyone's safety.
Cool. Once we get everyone out of there, we can go all in and give those Exaltist creeps what they deserve. That's great, Wise. They're finally willing to evacuate. I'll guide them out of the hollow, leaving the rest to you.
There was a keycard attached to that lab report. Maybe it can get the elevator working.
I hear something. Or am I just imagining it?
The Exaltist's basement.
Oh, big body.
Careful! That ethereal looks kinda off!
So this kind of thing was in the basement.
This guy looks so weird! The monster created by those Exaltist freaks?
Careful, Senior. This one looks pretty tough.
Insignificant grapple. Your fate is sealed. Out of the way. What a nuisance. Obliterate form and spirit. Release.
I'm not scared.
Leave it to me. Well done, Fufu.
Finally took care of that one. Fairy, can you shut down this lab?
Master. We need to shut down this facility. Its power circuit is nearby. You can disable it to cut the power to the area.
Okay, let me see where the circuit is. Cut the power. Then we can leave the rest of the investigation to me. Alright, power's down. Looks like this might be an Exaltus base. There could be something useful in here.
Really? This place gives me the creeps. Feels like monsters could jump out at any second.
Don't worry, Fufu. As long as we stay together, the monsters won't get the chance to pick us off one at a time like in those scary movies.
Don't say stuff like that! You're making it worse. Let's hurry up, investigate what we need to, and get out of this place.
This device looks a little...
Huh? The miasma around us vanished. Anyway, what's this weird thing for?
This thing has miasma residue in it. Maybe it's related to the abnormal miasma in this area.
You're right. Maybe the Exaltists are using this to control the miasma. But now's not the time to analyze it. Let's defeat the rest of the Exaltists first. We can get the mayor's help to study this thing when we get back.
Just how many people have the Exaltists fooled? Gotta stop that ritual before they hurt anyone else.
Soar with the wind! She and mind as one.
That's the last of them. Everyone holding up okay?
Just in time. The ceremony has just begun.
Well, it's no more than a petty excuse for you to deceive the world.
Bear witness to the Creator's blessing! Breaking through!
Watch out! She's changing her attack pattern!
Cycle of yin and yang. Evil shall be purged.
Creator! Watch over me! This is the Creator's will!
Why is she getting tougher and tougher?
Tell your creator to watch carefully. The Exaltus machinations end here.
Yunquei Summit, stubborn as ever. Well then, this is the end for you!
Shifu!
Yishun, you and I are different from the others.
Be quiet! Don't speak with her voice!
Your talent will become a weapon that can protect everyone. You'll go further than all of us.
You're nothing but an illusion!
Stranger,
Is this a dream?
please tell my sister.
Or a memory?
Her big sister isn't selfless, nor great. If I don't put an end to this disaster tonight, my Yishan will be shattered along with Eridu.
Yichan.
What I'm doing isn't to save the world.
Yo,
It's
Zach,
just to
what's
save
good?
her.
What's good?
My Yishan. Live on. This is our promise.
Sis, I never thought I'd understand you like this and walk the same path. I'm the 13th generation High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit, Yixuan. I shall wipe out all evil!
Listen and obey! This is the Creator's blessing! All your struggles are in vain.
Watch out! She's manipulating the miasma!
The Creator's blessings.
Feel! The miasma around
Evil shall be purged! Break!
We finally defeated the Overseer! No one will fall victim to their lies again! Eric, how are those people who attended the gathering? Are they alright?
We just met those people who made it out of the Hollow. They said they saw the Exaltus preparing for a strange ritual when they were evacuating. Everyone finally believes us. Those who drank the alleviating water are getting medical checkups right away to see if their health has been affected. Porcelainic said they'll cover the cost, and they hope to restore our trust in them. Everyone in White Bay Peninsula...
Is my mic muted?
Mr. V.
No.
You saved all of us again. We can't thank you enough.
I need to make myself coffee.
Yeah. Without your help, our friends would have died in the Hollow.
Thank you, Mystics from Yunque Summit. If you'd like, we can make you a special signboard. No, we'll make you a custom silk banner.
I want to join Yunque Summit. Do you need someone to sweep the floors? I'm great at cleaning.
Hang on. Calm down.
Fufu, let me teach you a technique to handle situations like this.
A technique? What technique?
Observe.
Okay, so I gotta make myself coffee.
Shifu, are you okay? I know everyone's excited, but Shifu is exhausted from fighting in the Hollow. She needs some rest.
Okay.
Sorry, we were a little worked up.
Coffee.
All right, everyone.
I'll be right
Let's
back.
take care of the
Let
rest
this
of our
play out.
business first.
Hopefully,
the heroes from
I don't
Yunque
need
Summit
to
need their
press
rest.
anything.
We can thank them properly later.
As I was about to
Everyone's
stand up.
so enthusiastic. Too enthusiastic for me to handle. So Shifu's technique is faking illness. You almost had me for a moment. Well, at least we can get a proper break now that the Exaltists are gone for good.
Not yet. We can't let our guard down. The Exaltists had their roots deep here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more trouble ahead. We've resolved the immediate crisis. We still need to tie up any loose ends.
Shifu is right. We still have many questions left unanswered. We don't know anything about the underground research facility, or those strange objects we found. It feels like this is just the beginning.
Don't you worry. We won't sit back and let the Exaltists do as they please. I don't care if it's the Overseer or anyone else. If they show up, we'll knock them down.
Shifu, Damien is calling us.
Put him on. Let's see what he has to say.
Mystics of Yunque Summit. I heard about your triumph over the Exaltist Overseer in the Hollow. On behalf of Porcelumex, I would like to thank you for saving White Peninsula and restoring the reputation of Tops. The Exaltists have been operating in secret throughout White Peninsula, but thanks to you, Porcelumex was able to defuse the crisis and stop the catastrophe in time. To prevent similar incidents from happening again, we'll need to invest more capital and strengthen management across the Porcelain sector. And now, I'm finally in a position to negotiate with the higher-ups.
Wait a second. Why does it sound like you're cashing in on this disaster?
Oh, you're overthinking it. I simply wish to harness more resources so I can better support my employees. It was my pleasure working with you, Mystics of Yunquay Summit. I hope we will have another chance to cooperate with each other.
I hope we don't. As for improving your employees' working conditions, I expect you to follow through. I'll be watching. Since Yunquay Summit has returned and resolved this crisis for you, we won't be turning a blind eye to what happened 11 years ago.
Rest assured, Ishwan Shifu. You, and everyone from Yunquay Summit, have my gratitude. I will not go back on my word. I have other matters to attend to. Heroes of Yunquay Summit. Until we meet again.
This guy... He really knows how to use every opportunity to climb the corporate ladder.
Let him. We don't walk the same path. Oh, you may hand over what we recovered from the Exaltus base to the mayor. It'll suffice as a report of our investigations. If we can find out the purpose of the device, we might finally get a lead on what the Exaltus were really planning.
Yep. This is the one.
Got it, Shifu.
Yeah,
I'll deliver it soon.
Awesome!
Coffee.
The investigation has finally wrapped up. But we still don't know where Wise's teacher is. And we're also clueless about where that photo came from.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you, Fufu, for helping us investigate. Wise and I think as long as we keep at it, we'll get to the truth eventually.
Yeah, right now, we'll just have to follow the trail slowly from here. Anyway, taking down the Exaltus was a big win. We'll keep looking for clues about the photo later. We just need to take it one step at a time.
wise.
Nice.
I had Fairy look up videos and recordings of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but still no sign of Teacher. I tried to keep things light while we were talking to the others earlier, but I've been feeling a little uneasy this whole time. That photo. It's just like an illusion in the miasma. What if none of it was real?
Wait.
What if Teacher was never in Wi-Fi Peninsula to begin with, and the whole thing was just a deception by the Exaltists? And you were attacked on the way here. I'm starting to think that was part of their setup. They created the miasma and hosted a ritual. But why? What are the Exaltists really after?
What was that for?
Belle, we shouldn't jump to conclusions. Even if we have doubts about the photo, we still have to investigate the Exaltists and get to the bottom of what really happened back then. As long as we keep digging, we'll find out what they're really up to.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I let my nerves get the better of me. We'll figure this out one step at a time. As long as we stick together, we'll get to the truth eventually.
What?
Lady Sarah, we've been attacked. The ritual was interrupted. We've also heard that the Overseer, he...
Wait, we could have
How many times have I told you? What you see with your own eyes isn't necessarily the truth. All you need to do is remain faithful. That's it.
Wait, what?
My lord,
What?
is everything on schedule?
That memory, I already have it. The plan can proceed.
God. Wait. Wait, so we got V-jump scans? Wait, yo, I gotta find them. Okay, now this... Oh, please. Wait. Oh my god, there's so much. There's actually... Okay. Oh, man, do I download? I might need to download Xenoverse again. Just to talk about this. Omega Heat. Wait, Omega Heat Minetro? Wait, which move was that from? Because that's a Jiren move. This is the move we wanted in Xenoverse. This is literally the move we wanted in Xenoverse. Yo. Alright, Candido. We gotta talk about it. The oil... Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that. The Xenoverse oil is gone. Candido, Lava just posted this in the Discord. We can use swords. We can use swords, bro. We can use swords! Oh my god, bro. We can use swords. Okay, they added so much, but it seems like their dual ultimates are back in some way. But yo, actually, okay, Candido. You see where it shows the character fighting styles, and then right under it, both of them do like some type of rush attack that has an animation. That might be dual ultimates. But maybe it's like dual ultimates depending on the two fighting styles the characters have. But what's interesting about it is that both the female and the male, well, Jean and Jean are both playable. Oh god, yo, Xenoverse 3? Oh yes. Yes, this is what we've been asking for. I just wanted to use a sword. Yes. Now the one thing I'm confused about is the soul mechanic. Okay, so it's called soul change. So let the soul of a super warrior dwell in your body and unleash superpower. With overwhelming strength, turn the tide of battle all at once. So, is it like something you can just activate in the battle? Like, can you go from a regular fighting style to, oh, I'm Trunks, I have Trunks' sword. And also, we see that the Trunks that they're using in this is, this is the same Trunks from his first appearance, but also, yeah, dual ultimates seem to be a thing. Okay, dual ultimates seem to be a thing. That's for one. But another thing that's interesting about this is look at the three moves on the left. So there's Gallic Gun, there's another move, but then this other move is Jiren's what is it? Omega Manetron? Yeah, Omega Heat Manetron. That's literally a Jiren move. And we get a close-up on some of the enemies we're going to be fighting, which is interesting.
Junior, you remember Damien, right?
But man, we get Super Saiyan hair. They finally spiked up the hair. They got rid of the oil. This is what we've been asking for, bro. I'm sick of my character being oiled up in Xenoverse. Oh yeah, it's probably a mentor move. Don't laugh at me. It's important to us, okay? I'm sick of being oiled up on Xenoverse.
I thought he had sent some sort of legal notice.
He wouldn't dare.
You don't know what it means to us, man.
Take care of the Exaltists. He wouldn't be living the good life now.
Oh my god.
As for the invitation, It does seem to
Wait,
have a
so
connection with the
okay,
corruption incident.
it's definitely some type of mentor move.
Even though Top suppressed
Yeah,
any
it's
idea
got to
about
be a
the
mentor
Exaltists
move or
causing chaos
something.
in Wi-Fi Peninsula, news had
Look,
already
the
spread to
oiled
Hawaii.
up mechanic, the
production
graphic
of
was
porcelain
cool
is
when
super
it started,
important,
but
and
I'm
neither
sick of
Tops
it. We're
nor
too oiled up.
Porcelumix can pretend that nothing happened.
It's like
So, over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a safety
it's like
inspection
5
in
to
Wi-Fi
6
Peninsula
bottles
and
of
urge a
oil.
swift return to business as usual.
Who in Dragon Ball is that oiled up?
But what does the safety inspection have
It's
to do
none
with
of the Z fighters.
Think about it, Junior.
It might be Jiren's bald.
Many relevant people will have to come to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Porcelumix has to
You know
fulfill its
what?
duties
Yeah,
as
it's
a
probably
host
the
and
Gaming
entertain
Force.
everyone.
Like,
Although the security investigation
it's probably
was
Jace.
Yunquei Summit,
Riku!
the Damien kid is pretty cunning.
Riku
Leverage
boy!
all his connections and resources to get
We're
closer to us.
We're tired of fighting
Shu
like
Ren
Diddy
told me that
while
when
I'm in
the
Super
deception
Saiyan.
incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift. But Shifu doesn't want Yunquei Summit to get too close to Porcelumix.
Oh yes,
And
Lord
honestly, I have to
Frieza.
agree. But since we're operating in Wi-Fi Peninsula, we still have to do our best to maintain a working relationship with Damien.
Now, why are you doing
If you
this?
ask me,
Oh, Zarbon
now's
asked
the
me.
perfect time to attend such a banquet.
Huh? Why is
Zarbon.
Shifu and Senior
Yes,
Shuyuan
Lord
returned to Yunquei Summit a while ago and won't be back anytime
It's
soon.
tradition. Your
If the
dad
three of us
will.
attend the banquet, it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention. Besides, he
Judo,
already
get
knows
my
Shifu wasn't
clothes.
around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
Oh my god. Yes. Lord Frieza.
Dragon Starter 2 was recently announced to have an expansion on the way, that being Dark Arisen. But together with this news drop, Capcom also announced that
Goku's
they have been
quote to
working
Frieza,
on
I am the oil of the
for the
universe.
expansion, The Rise. How's it going, by the way, Mr. Hope? Now, let's take a look at the most recent updates. So the first thing you need to know about with this recent update is that they've added an
Okay,
eternal
but the next
zone
thing
to
I
the
need
game.
confirmed.
Now, for a lot of you veterans who played Dark Arisen,
Aren't you forgetting
original
someone?
Dark Arisen,
Oh, you
you
mean
might
Senior
remember that
Fufu?
there
Okay,
was
the next thing I need confirmed now
We happened to
is
learn yesterday
specifically
that their arithmetic course, so Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons.
Hold on,
I'm afraid
where
she
is
won't
it?
be able to make the banquet
With
this
battle
time.
style, the player's character's stance also changes. The attacks they unleash look like they will change too. So, who's the base roster? That's what I need to know. I just need to know who is in the base roster. Because if Deborah is in the base roster, that's gonna be my go-to. Man, yo, give me a version of Broly, please.
And now there is one in Melb at the start of the game, so if you want to go back there, you can do so with the Eternal Fairy Stone.
Also, man, I'm so excited for the next Virtual Fighter. Marcus, have you seen the new Virtual Fighter? Yo, it looks like a CAC game. No, that's a whole new character they're adding to the roster. That's the first time in years. Like they're adding multiple characters into this. I'm so excited for Virtual Fighter. Yes.
There are also additional parts stopovers, so in case you want to fast travel over parts, you're going to be able to do that.
Yeah, it sucks that they stopped development on it. Yeah, with the last god character, the strongest character. Bro, did you see
yeah,
She
we don't
broke
expire
reality
quickly.
by
When you
flicking her
are,
wrist.
I did notice though, however,
Oh my god.
in combat, but you're still draining your stamina relatively quickly, so this is only gonna be work outside
Bro,
of combat.
same here. I'm excited for the other
Really
characters
much
as well.
needed change, I feel. It makes the creation
Custom auras, not just in the hub world. Yeah.
It says here that selecting
I want my
one
custom.
autosave as
I want my base
no longer
aura
result in lost gauge
and
accumulation, which
transformation
is
auras to be
first, but
completely
yes,
different. Add the lightning effect. I feel like that's only gonna be for certain like transformations.
you don't lose more and more health every time you
Also, bro, please,
the boss or an enemy.
please
So that's
make
also
sure they
pretty nice,
lock
but
in for the
change,
transformations. That is something I need,
they've
bro.
also improved the stats for some equipment that is found when exploring dungeons. I haven't taken a too deep look at that, but I have felt that some of the combat using here possibly due to some of the gear. We'll get into that in a moment, but they've also added a free camera to the photo mode for all of the photo mode fans out there. And I've played around with it a bit myself, and yes, it's definitely better because you can actually get the angle you want whenever you want to take some nice pictures. For example, my thumbnail actually used the photo mode for that. And, yeah, much appreciated. We can finally take some really nice pictures. Now, in the options, you can actually now toggle the display of head armor. So if you want your arisen
Man, Candido, who do you think is going to be base roster for Xenoverse 3, though? Man.
They've added the options to enable and disable unhired pawns to coach you and offer that services. You know how they always run up to you wanting to hire them. You know, I don't know how many.
Oh, did you see the new? You saw the new Overwatch character, right?
That's really nice because sometimes you're just in a moment where you do not want them to rush out.
She's gonna be the reason Ghost Rider gets a bike.
Also, turning off high five is another thing.
Yes,
this is really good because as much as high fiving your comms is pretty cool in the game, after you've played like 100 hours, it starts getting pretty draining having to.
It really does. I mean, I hope he's a tank. I'm praying because like you could make him a tank and then like the Orb, a character that was already in the lore. Yeah, I see him as a DPS, but you can also add Blackheart as a tank.
The quests definitely do give more gold, so
bro, he would go so crazy.
The house that you can get early in the city Vermont by barely even like exploring much. So they're definitely rewarding you much more through quest gold. And I've also noticed that most goblins and enemies drop more materials. If they don't drop materials, they drop gold. So yeah, they've obviously buffed the drop rate of a lot of stuff, or maybe not drop rate, but they've increase the loot table, so to speak. So, yeah, you're finally going to be...
Oh, have you heard of a game called, hold on. Because there's a demo for this game right now, that my friend told me about, called Mistfall. It's like a fantasy RPG, and I believe you can customize your character and create one. There's a demo on Steam about it right now. I want different Majin forms. Okay, I want Fat Boo and Skinny Boo to be two different forms. Like, you know what? Not forms. I want to be able to turn into a skinny Majin. Huh. Yes! Like, absorption should be a... I see that as a transformation. Because if anything... At least let us be able to absorb Gohan, like as a final transformation. That would be sick. It better have the whole roster as base roster. Okay, if it does, Deborah is going to be my go-to choice. I think Deborah is definitely going to be my go-to because I love playing as Deborah. But then a close second... Okay, if Tapion's in the game, yo, of course I'm going Tapion. 90% of Xenoverse 2's roster, maybe aside from Daima, should not be DLC anymore. Oh, facts. I think all of Daima should be DLC. I see that as DLC. But anything up to Tournament of Power has to be base roster, I believe.
Would you want Super Saiyan 4 to be DLC?
Super Saiyan 4 Daima. Just because it's the newest stuff. But like GT Super Saiyan 4, that better be base. And if it's not, someone's getting dick slapped. I'll be real. All the movie characters have to be base roster. I'm sick and tired of buying a movie character. And yo, as a BoJack fan, my representative, give him his transformation, please. Also, you know, I'm making a separate character just to rep BoJack. Always.
Fairy Stone if you have that in your inventory, so you can just click whenever you want to. Fast travel teleports to another.
Okay, so Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super, none of those should be DLC. And before people say, oh, but what about Ultra Instinct? Nah, Bookie Boo. We're not making Ultra Instinct DLC. We have Ultra Instinct as a transformation. It better not be DLC.
So essentially, your pawn will stand as a guardian whenever that happens, and so that is also pretty appreciated.
Oh yeah, another thing is,
for some reason,
Dragon Ball Superhero, still a stupid movie name. Beast better not be a DLC. We have it as a transformation. I expect Orange Piccolo. Also, give us Orange form for Namekians. Orange form and Power Awakening form. Please. And oh, I better not see any DLCs centered around the remake. I better not.
Also adjusted the behavior when remaking it harder to fall from cliffs, and I think it is harder.
And you know what? While we're at it, Candido, none of the Z fighters.
But it seems like your character doesn't.
Look, we should not get a DLC for characters that are in Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super. I'm gonna say this right now. Any characters from Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT should not be DLC. What I mean by that is, Roshi better be base roster. Don't, you'll piss everybody off if y'all make Roshi DLC. Because they did that in Fighters. Now, in Fighters, it can kind of make sense. Because, you know, they had to make Roshi's, like, whole gimmick and everything. But, like, in a game like Xenoverse, I'm not paying money to play Roshi.
Small adjustments here and there that I don't really feel are necessary to mention in this video because they're really too small in my opinion to really matter. But you can look
and like movie DLC wise, all movie DLCs should be base roster.
Other things we have to talk about here, and that is in preparation for.
Look, I feel like Super there are some exceptions. Like for example, characters that weren't added from the Tournament of Power. Like, for example, Trio de Dangers, even though I would prefer them being base roster, I could see them as DLC. People like them. I'd be okay with Trio de Dangers as DLC. The Granola arc, yes. The Moro arc, yes, as DLC. Makes sense. Now characters that weren't added from the Tournament of Power. See, the thing is, like, we already got a bulk of those characters. At least the most important. But you can add the Gods of Destruction. I feel like I feel like adding the main fighters from each universe plus their God of Destruction will be cool. I mean, several Gods of Destruction have their move sets, which could easily be added to Xenoverse. Like the Fox God of Destruction with the Keyblade, Key Sword, him, the other two gods that he fought in the Tournament of Power.
Fixing a lot of stuff and just making the game even better than it was before.
Look,
because as we all
in
know,
Super
the
there are
progress
some
is incredible,
exceptions,
and the world, he is good, and there's so many things that are so good
but
about this Dogma 2, but there's
all movie characters have to be DLC.
Seems like this is a new chapter for Dragon's Dogma. I'm really happy to see this. But yeah, I'll be covering the next update that comes in August, and obviously I will be covering the Dark
Also, it seems like they also added an ice stage, which is very cool. But also, doesn't this ice stage look familiar? I know for a fact it looks familiar. All the original 15 Dragon Ball movies. I say 15 because Battle of Gods and Resurrection of F.
In this Spectralight video,
yes.
I'm going to be talking a little bit about what you can expect from Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen.
None of them should be DLC.
That was recently announced by Capcom that will be releasing on October 9th for the game. This is something that we talked about happening a long time ago when Dragon's Dogma 2 first came out. We obviously did a review for the game. We talked about the sort of misses of the game. Dragon's Dogma 2 was very much one of those games that we thought could benefit significantly from an expansion. The first title did, and we know that was a magical expansion for that game. So this is something that I've been hoping for a really, really long time. And I'm glad to finally see that Capcom is bringing it to us in October. And what's really interesting about this expansion is that it's based on the feedback from the original release. This is stated by Capcom themselves on their website. And again, you might remember that there were a lot of things about that game that, left a lot to be desired from it, if you will. There were a lot of issues that really hampered that game, even though they got a lot right.
It's either the glaciers from Android 13 or from the Broly movie. Bro, if it's Android 13, oh, you know what? That's another thing. All movie characters should have their transformations.
There was a lack of
Can we agree on this?
There were just not many at all, and there was definitely poor enemy variety, including a lot of reused enemies from the first Dragon's Dogma game. That kind of left people kind of wondering why couldn't they have done more in this area. So this
wait, that's a lot of
to address
free units.
Issues, and there's also a updates.
I need that.
Just came out a few days ago. One coming in August that we'll take a look at that are also addressing some of these issues. But let's get into the expansion first. So taking a look at the expansion, we know that it's going to take place in a new region called Norgan, which is a snowy region of the game that used to be part of the Kingdom of Ramon. So you're going to see like a lot of ice-based enemies, a lot of snow in this area of the game, which is kind of one of the biomes that wasn't really in the base game, so to speak. So it's nice to see a snowy biome here, and I think players will find that a bit refreshing. It looks a little bit about like Skyrim, honestly, from the way, the styling of it. So there's a little bit of love there probably in Skyrim's direction. You can obviously see new enemies and new bosses from the gameplay trailer, and obviously that's one of the things that we're going to be looking at is how many new enemies and bosses. You can see what look like some of the trolls look like they're reused from the base game, so that's a little alarming so far. But some of the dragon bosses and things like that look really cool. Hopefully there are more enemies and a fresh variety of enemies to tackle, including bosses, in this expansion, and I think a lot of people are going to be extremely disappointed. There's also a new item available in this DLC called Relics. They're new equipment that you can only find in this new region of the game, and you must get them upgraded.
So this is also the first V jump for Xenoverse 3.
They can also unlock unique skills that can further spec out your build if you only have like a few skills that you really use, and you're missing like a good fourth skill, or maybe you only have like 2 skills to choose, and you need a good third and fourth skill. This is going to be interesting to see how many of these they actually add. I think probably I haven't read anything or seen anything about new classes being added to the game, so this is probably in lieu of new classes, allowing players to really take advantage of these abilities no matter which class that they are. Which I think is a good move, because if you put in a new class in the game, people would probably have to go level that up and change to that or play that. But if you add all these unique abilities that you can use on any class, you probably get more mileage out of that content than if you had, you know, jammed them into one or two new classes.
Why is that?
Why don't you have a look for yourselves? There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porcelumex
I won't
remains
lie.
strong.
Looking at this Trunks.
To demonstrate to the military.
Okay, looking at this Trunks, by the way, why is this animation? This animation for Trunks looks like Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Am I bugging? It was kind of weird. Every Dragon Ball game before Xenoverse had Bojack's full power form. That's what I'm saying. They didn't even add Android 13 full power. Yo, Dark Shinobi. Hey, big fan, big dog. How you been?
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is
Another
the
thing
biggest
being added to the game is something called Lost
and by
Rights.
controlling
These
White
are
Peninsula,
12 dungeon
TOPS essentially
challenges
controls
that
their
appear to be
most
new
critical
dungeons in the
resource.
text. I don't know if we're actually getting 12 new dungeons or if they're just challenges inside some new dungeons. We do know we are getting new dungeons. But I don't know if there's exactly 12 of them. And there's also something called the Pathfinder Trials that is supposed to be challenging. We don't know exactly what this is yet. But if you remember, the original Dark Arisen expansion for the first game was pretty much adding Bitter Black Isle, which was a big dungeon crawl. It's kind of like a classic old school dungeon crawl that added to the game. A lot of challenging bosses and things like that. So I think this is a similar attempt at that. I don't know if they're going to be stacked above each other, on top of each other, and you're like going down, down, down like that, or if they're going to be spread out in the new region. We'll have to see, but I'm kind of hoping for something similar to Bitter Black Isle.
It says on the corner it's early playtest of the game. I won't lie, I like it, but I need to see this gameplay in action. Chillin', how about you? Dark, honestly, I'm feeling good. I got a lot of energy. I drank a whole cup of coffee. This new coffee, ooh, got my tits hard. But oh man, I'm feeling good though. Feeling good though. Hey, you ready for that? You ready for that new Overwatch character though?
So far that are coming with the expansion in October. Pretty excited for
Wait, I just realized that's a Saiyan Saga Vegeta doing a dual skill, a dual Gala gun with. Who is that?
A lot of the changes that they're adding to the expansion are a lot of new content.
Wait, so we can do dual skills?
That we're aware of, like obviously there could be things, but we don't really have like any systems that seem to affect the base game. I guess the unique abilities that you gain from the new area you could use in the base game if you get them, and maybe the equipment.
Oh, so Dark. All right.
That are going to apply to the base game. But there are
now, let me talk about the fighting games that I want to get into now, because that changed up. Street Fighter 6. I already have the game, and I'm waiting to get, I'm waiting to buy the new storage, because I want to buy a new SSD storage for my PS5, because, look, the fighting games I want to get into, Virtual Fighter, I love Virtual Fighter, so the next Virtual Fighter game, Street Fighter 6. Of course, I want to get Tekken, mainly because of Yujiro, but I want to get Tekken, have that in the back, right? But the main ones are Virtual Fighter, Street Fighter, and I want to get the Invincible game.
a couple years ago about the game.
Because I had a lot of fun on the events
I
with it.
checked myself, but that's something that I think is likely to be the case.
But fighting game wise, that's where I want to go.
Guardian specialization for pawns that prevents heart rate, which
oh yeah,
are so
Tokon.
annoying in the game. They happen, seems like one out of every two off-card trips that you take. So as long as you have a Guardian pawn in your group, they will not happen. And Guardian can also repel smaller foes that attack your camp and weaken larger ones. So if you're tired of just like getting constantly bullied by enemies while you're just trying to make your way somewhere, then this is a great addition for pawns. On top of that, in fees have been reduced at many locations across the game world, as are Barbary fees. So if you're someone who doesn't want to spend their gold saving your game constantly, you can absolutely do it a lot cheaper now, which is great. Fairy stones are also cheaper as well, so you should be able to fast travel more easily. There are also too many to count bug fixes that were changed in that update, which is always great to see that they're still supporting and fixing bugs in the game. And there is another update coming at the end of August, and that update is supposed to address performance issues. This was a big complaint for people at the launch of the game, myself included, particularly in the towns of the game where the NPCs were. Something to do with the NPCs was causing the game to really bog down in those areas. So hopefully they can get that addressed in that patch before the Dark Arisen expansion in October. Things coming in the August patch as well are adjustments to save issues and Dragon's Plague adjustments, as well as pawn and enemy adjustments and more bug fixes. So hopefully the game itself will just be in a more polished state. We don't have to wait for Dark Arisen to get those polishings in, and then Dark Arisen will just build on top of that. I'm sure there will be some more bug fixes coming with Dark Arisen and things like that, because there just are over time. But I think the bulk of the polishing of the base game is going to happen before Dark Arisen, even though it's possible we might see a little bit with that expansion. I want to know what you guys make of this. I know I'm a little late getting the news to you guys. I'm sure you guys have heard about it already.
I carried him to some wins last night. He got coffee now. Xenoverse 3 news. He's up to
did you like it, but you thought they left a lot that, could have been in the game out there?
I won't lie, Candido.
Did you just not play it at
Yo,
all?
those games yesterday was so fun.
You're hearing his music to your ears. Let me know in the comments.
It's weird. I'm not used to having teammates that know what they're doing. Okay, so John and Jane are playable. So all three characters are playable. At least their base roster, right? Yeah, all three characters seem to be playable. So you can play as Jane, you can play as John, and the other dude who is really cool. But also she's using Super God Fist in this scan. So who are we fighting? That's what I'm most excited about. Like, you feel like when LeBron went from Cleveland to Miami, he never had a tank duo like that before? Bro, you know how weird it is? Because Dark and I, we are fighting from the trenches, bro. That entire time we played Candido, I didn't even crash out. I was chilling. And I was listening to Michael Jackson. I was chilling, bro. Meanwhile, in the games that Dark and I get into, yo, we fight people who literally feel like they just got out of a first to 10, bro. Like these people were just incompetitive, or they're out the league, bro. The big three and Darkest Chris, bro. Yo, we make the super team. You know what? Maybe we gotta make the super team. Cause look, it's me, Dark, Jay, Bull. We add you to that Candido, so you and I are the definitive tanks. Or, well, we're either the definitive tanks or healers. But we just need one more. Cause look, Dark is the sweat of the group. So you know what? We gotta find a support main. See, on Cap, I had the whole team focus on me, so you wouldn't. Bro, it's so weird, Candido. It's so weird. Because I'm used to the entire team looking at me and killing me. Like, I'm over here fighting for my life, and then I'm like, wait, I have a tank, brother. I'm not alone. Wait. Oh, Candido! Yo, I just realized. Look at John 1000. John 1000 in this, okay, John 1000 in the V-Jump. His transformation. That's Goku's first transformation stance. Yo, they could do the craziest thing and have each transformation be different for each character. What if Super Saiyan 2 is literally like Gohan Super Saiyan 2? Bro, I was so pissed off, Candido, because I'm like, how do you get people that like know how to play, but Dark and I get people who are learning characters? I mean, granted, you should be able to learn characters in quick play. Oh, she was feeling like that. Let me see. How she feeling? That's for me. Dark Shinobi, what you gonna be doing later? I went back a bit. He said, "Wait, I have a tank, buddy. I'm not alone." Who knows? Hey, you gonna be playing? You, am I gonna see a stream today, Dark Shinobi? Look, I kind of need that in my bosom. I need that shit. Pause. Soon? Oh, bet. Bet. I need that. Like, since I know Cap is going to be put back on ice in Season 9, because these dummies think he's OP, we better enjoy him while we can. Pause. Yes. But, okay, what this means is, they're going to have to buff another tank in order to nerf Cap. Because they need to buff a tank that... Wait, would they buff Venom again? Would they buff Venom again? Because of all the dive tanks, Cap and Venom have been one of the go-to ones. Well, the ones that don't have flight, obviously. But Cap and Venom would be the two dive tanks that usually either get buffed, in Venom's case, or nerfed Cap almost every single patch. But another thing, Candido, I think the only way they nerf Cap is if he becomes one of the most banned characters on competitive. Because I won't lie, the banned phase is the main place where I feel like that truly changes who gets nerfed and who gets buffed. You know what? That's also another interesting thing. They don't talk about stamina. They don't talk about stamina at all in this patch. Well, not patch, in this V-Jump. Nugnut TV made a list, and he told people he's casual, like us. If poke is meta, just ban all the OP poke heroes. Yeah, but here's the thing. You have to hope that everybody on your team votes for a poke hero. Because, okay, most broken poke heroes right now, there's Phoenix. Honestly, I feel like Phoenix should be a must ban if you're a tank main. Because Phoenix can actually just kill you in like 3 shots. Especially if you play Devil Dino, ban Phoenix. Punisher is another one. Like Punisher shotgun or Punisher just shooting in your general direction. You're dead most of the time. Hella. I won't lie. You either gotta ban Hella or ban Namor these days. Because you could ban all these poke heroes, but if you don't ban Hella and Namor, you're gonna have to deal with that team up. I feel like the best poke heroes right now, I want to say Star-Lord's up there. Like Cyclops, Phoenix, Star-Lord, Punisher, I think are some of the best. Gambit, let's be honest. Gambit is literally still a must ban. Like you're dumb if you don't ban Gambit. Wait, Rocket is a perma ban? I never thought Rocket would be a permaban character. Cause like he's easy to kill. I get that people are angry because he's very quick and can escape pretty easily, but like Rocket a permaban? Of all the healers when Gambit's right there? I don't know. I feel like Gambit, Luna Snow. Okay. For me, if I have to use the brain of a GM player, because you know that's my peak, and apparently you know if you're not Eternity or above, you don't have a say. But using my GM playing abilities,
safety inspection doesn't seem as serious
Gambit
as I imagined.
of the healers, I feel like Gambit, Cloak and Dagger should be like most banned. The reason why I say Cloak and Dagger is because I feel like she gets easy value. But also, there's another healer that nobody is really talking about called Loki. I feel like Loki is top 3 best healers currently. And I don't think people are ready for that conversation.
All right.
Oh.
Enjoy. My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
Well,
I'm terribly sorry. Excuse me, you dropped something.
Oh, it's the fence. Oh, dang.
Here.
Thank you both very much. You're with the
Nag
CP
one shot
inspection team.
C&D,
Wow,
but
you
here's the
look
thing,
so young.
Candido.
And you're already an expert in the ether industry?
You're probably only gonna get one tank.
Did I say something?
Because you know how people are in this game about tanks.
Seems you're
Oh,
completely
she
at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde. That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
I don't have your email on my... I don't have your email on my computer. Mom, do not... You know what? Just give me your phone. Yeah, I'll check it on there, but go to sleep. You seen when we played, we randomly got a third tank comp? Weird though. Like, look, I have people who want to play tank, but the moment something happens, they switch off. They either go triple DPS or triple heal. And then Dark starts crashing out because he's on healer playing heal pool. And he's like, what? I hate this community.
The citizens will surely feel more at ease.
You flatter me. It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now. So... I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said, all I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a time field as well?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Wi-Fi Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of anti-corruption medicine. Porcelumex has every right to file a lawsuit against your family and
Oh yeah, I won't lie, playing Rogue is really fun now. I love playing Rogue.
Concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the
Even though she still sucks in poke, like she can keep her guard up longer, which is very nice.
So what? The media doesn't care about the truth. They just want to see a once honorable family brought to ruin. Miss, the honor of the Timefield family now rests entirely on your shoulders. Think carefully, for your ailing grandfather's sake. I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake? What should I do? What's going on? What's that? Wise, you're up too?
Oh, most popular maps. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, that's true. Very true.
The knocking on the door, it wasn't my imagination, right?
By the way, Candido, how's the tank grind? Because I know you got Dino Lord.
Wise, let's go check it out too. There must be something urgent.
Honestly, I kind of need to. I want to go back into the lab with Thor and Venom. I gotta get back to my Venom and Thor grind, because I don't like the fact that I'm losing easy matches with Thor. I don't like that. And especially, like, I don't like the fact that Thor can get countered so easily.
I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths and this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and shadow crooked by 20 degrees. Sure, we at Yunquay Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly our specialty.
To be precise, it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left. I remember that.
Actually, maybe I should download Xenoverse again. But I'm gonna need to delete some games.
My apologies. It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Miss Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
We're here, Senior Yinhu. What's going on?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
What? You're Mr. Wise and Miss Bell?
Wait. They already revealed a part of the battle system for Xenoverse 3. Player characters can learn the battle styles of various races and pursue their own unique fighting style. Wait, so it mentions various races.
I'm Wise, and this is my sister Belle.
Hi! Didn't expect we'd meet again. Alright, Wise, stop staring at me. I know I shouldn't have said that. I see. So, you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you. To be honest, Miss Montefiore and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch. Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone. I can't share all the details, but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously.
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name,
I might play Cap up until I get to level 45 and get the second badge. Almost everyone else has their first badge, but I still need to get DP Lord.
exactly happened.
Oh,
but
Deadpool?
Alice was probably threatened.
Honestly, you could play Tank Pool and
Porcelumix
probably be able to
clearly
get
doesn't
that
take
pretty
her
quickly.
Since Miss Montefiore spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help.
Hey, I won't lie, you're gonna need to go into 18v18 though. It makes things a lot easier. I won't lie to you.
Hey, Wise, what do you think?
Since she's a friend of Lucy's, we should help her out. Our last encounter was a bit awkward, but it was mostly on our end.
Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand. Don't worry. Here at Yunque's Summit, we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
Senior Yinhu, you shouldn't be making this decision on your own.
I'm not making decisions for you. I'm just helping you seize an opportunity. Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded. They're on a whole nother level.
Also, I gotta get back on Iron Fist. I gotta get back on Iron Fist as well, because Iron Fist is really good this season.
Can you please stop putting more pressure on me, Senior?
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight? Get a good night's rest, and after breakfast tomorrow, Junior Wise will go with you to investigate.
Are you both really willing to take this commission? Please don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porcelumix have brought recently.
Oh yeah, so after this stream, I'm doing a face cam stream, and we're gonna react to some stuff. Is that cool, Candido?
Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then.
I may be slow, but I still have 2 fists to swing. Whatever you seek.
This weather's perfect for a little exploring.
Sorry, I've been listening to MJ for a minute, bro. It's kind of like I got a giant resurgence out of nowhere. this might be obvious, but jumping around on Thing when he haymakers is kind of hard to hit. Yes, but I won't lie, with Thing, I feel like the thing that counters him hardest is like Squirrel Girl. Like fighting against a Squirrel Girl or like Punisher, Shotgun Punisher, Helldivers comes with 8 U. What? There's a supply gun? Wait, a supply gun customization? Oh my god. By the way, Dark, we gotta get back on Helldivers, bro. Because they're gonna have a Space Marines collab soon. Wait, that looks so good, bro. Also, the forest fall biome looks sick. I love the aesthetic. Control center? Oh, they added a whole new feature? Okay. By the way, Dark, let me know this right now. How close am I to getting to current stuff? I feel like I'm not there yet, but I'm close-ish. Because, again, this is right when we meet Alice, and we're going through her story. Wait, so... The soul change... So, Candido, what the soul change might actually mean is, like, not only can we could be able to turn into whoever our mentor is. That could also be a thing. Bit more to go? Okay, bet. Probably after this, I'm gonna end the stream and take a short break, and then face cam.
No problem. You came to us for
I
help.
take dying on tanks seriously. I went 27 and 8 on Thing.
Alright, then.
Look, I feel like
Feel free to call me Alice.
to me, dying certain characters you can die on, and it won't be an issue. One thing I take seriously is Cap. I feel like dying a lot on Cap is bad. Like, to me, dying on Cap and Angela should be less than any other tank. Like, if you're a main tank, you should be dying a decent amount.
Lives up to its name.
Thank you for understanding.
Thing, Thor. Yeah, you should be dying a decent amount as well. But like, Angela, Cap, I'd rather like focus on surviving.
How about we take a look around the
It's like go for one kill. If you get it, regardless if you get it or not, go back to your team.
Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to.
Because to me, I just think, like, tank-wise, I see why people would get rid of Devil Dino. I see it. Strange is another character that I feel like should be banned more because of the portal.
Alice, let's talk about last night. You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang.
Yes, and it went pitch dark outside the window. I pulled back the curtains and saw large slanted shadows, and there was a glowing skeleton.
Let's see. If I took comp seriously, how far you think I'd go? I got to at least Plat 3 and stopped. I would probably say, hey, Plat. No. I think at least you'd get the GM. I'm gonna tell you this. The hardest one to get past at this point is Diamond. I feel like Diamond now might be the hardest rank. Before, I was gonna say GM, because people got the GM quickly because they used broken characters, but they didn't know how to play the game at the time. Now, the people who don't know how to play the game are Diamond. Diamond players is where you'll meet people who should know about the game, but they don't provide results. And the worst part is, it gets dumber the higher you climb. Like when me and the boys hit GM, we kind of just gave up. Because it's like, bro, these people just get dumber the higher you climb. I'm gonna say GM. I'm gonna say GM Candido. I feel like you could get the GM. If I climb on just cap? Just cap? Okay, I won't lie. You're going to run into a lot of games where people will throw you under the bus because you're Captain America and you won't switch. But because you'll be consistent on Cap and potentially get better the more you play, I think you can hit Plat 1 for sure. Now, getting the GM might be difficult because you're probably going to run into a lot of people who will throw. Because that's another thing about getting the Plat. Well, getting the Plat 1. Once you get the Plat 1 and you're right there at Diamond, get ready for the throwers, because that's all you're going to find. From 1 to 10, how was I on Cap? I'd say 8. See, I'm saying 8 because you were good, but you have to get around your number 1 obstacle. Penny. I won't lie, Thing is really fun to play, but I think Thing gets hard countered by Penny. But yeah, I feel like once you get over the obstacle of Penny, you'll be right there at 10 out of 10. It's just Penny, bro. Because I won't lie, a lot of people have the weakness to Penny. But since you play Cap, I feel like you would be good on Angela. Because maybe it's just me, but I feel like Cap mains would be good on Angela. And also vice versa. Angela mains will be good on Cap. Because they both pretty much have the same, like... They both pretty much have the same game plan. Here's the thing. Penny, I can jump in and out to destroy her mines. It's when the enemy team literally hard protects her. Okay, so... See, that's a good reason. Like, I feel like you can kill Penny, and you can handle Penny by yourself. But when the whole enemy team is protecting Penny, I see how that's an issue. But you see, that's when you have another tank player that when you get aggroed, I destroy the mine. Because I remember that game where I think we were on Wakanda. Yeah, the Wakanda map. I think I switched to Angela so I can easily like destroy her mine and get her out of position. Because personally, I think Angela is a better counter to Penny than Cap. Just because she has more options. And the fact that you can destroy the mines without getting hit by them. Angela could sweep her out her nest. Yeah, she can not only sweep her out the nest, but she can destroy the mine with like 2 or 3 hits. And also another counter is Groot, because you could place a wall right where her penny mine is. Mag can destroy it even if he can't see it with the explosion, with his AoE explosion from his basic fire. Venom could destroy it easy.
Wise, have you figured
Because
out what happened
he can
last
have
night?
the health to destroy it
Theories after
and then
seeing
get
the
out of
footprints.
dodge, recuperate with his team, and
I want
then
to hear
push.
your thoughts first.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. If she
Let's
does
start by
that,
piecing together what we've
that's
learned so
why
far.
I like using Angela, because Angela can hit both.
What do you think it was? And how did it end up
Same
outside my
same with
window?
Venom, because you can move your cursor back and forth between both.
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. Cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume it was moved away with the crane. You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
Yes, that's what I figured too. Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there is a shipping label on the crate. Now, onto the flower pot. Why do you think the flower pot fell?
It was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up, but that little creature couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller. Looks like we have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question. What was that glowing skeleton?
Wait, this is Red Beetle? Yo, this is one of the best designs I've seen. Nah, I'm putting this in Discord. What? Another playstyle I want to try on thing is Flanker thing. Impulse, kind of fun, not gonna lie. Dark. It's got a story mode too.
It's pretty clear.
Impulse fun.
Whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered
Impulse
in
is really
phosphorescent
good
paint,
too.
the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes.
I can see us playing Impulse, not Jay. I feel like Jay would question if he could do it, but I think he would still have fun with us at least.
There's no phosphorescent paint on the drain pipe, so it's likely the little
Of
creature
all
hitched
of
a ride
the
with cargo
Titanfall type games,
which then caused it to slam into the window. Later,
Impulse is
trying to
probably the
escape,
closest.
it knocked over the
And I won't lie, if they did
But the exact
this,
sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this: no matter how
look,
clever an animal,
I think they should put more love and appreciation into Impulse than
Deliberately used it to pull
than
a prank
Splitgate.
on me. That's going
People
too
are also
far.
flanking with Rogue now.
Wise.
Yes,
Since it left footprints while fleeing,
Rogue.
there
I
must
feel like
be more
Rogue and
tracks
Thing
nearby.
with the flanker playstyle actually
Find
fits.
whoever or
Plus,
whatever's
Rogue has a
behind
lot
this.
of ways to get out of dodge. She has good damage too
The
now.
footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
let's follow them and check it out.
How could they? I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off? Let's go down and take a look.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM. Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
Harry, you're not helping.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Uh-oh, the footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone? Huh?
That look to each other. Just,
So you were behind yesterday's pranks. The real culprit.
Monato?
What? Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming. What can I get for you? Huh? Oh well. Huh. Guess I got found out after all.
You seem like, oh, this is a usual thing that happens.
Based
Okay.
on what you just said, may I
Would it be scary if they turned Rogue into a main tank brawler?
His full name is Kamanosuke.
Okay, for her to be a main tank, her shield gotta be bigger.
What I mean is, he's not just this Tanuki.
Like, her absorbing shield has to be, like,
Kama's owner. We're just
bigger,
Kama is free to do
maybe on a potentially kind of shorter cooldown,
Excuse me for being presumptuous.
so it could be up longer.
Wait a minute. We came here to confront them, yet somehow it feels...
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha.
I could see her as a main
Family
tank
runs
though,
a well-known
but
porcelain
I
shop
feel
in
like
Twilight
her
Heights.
shield,
We carry all
well, her
kinds of
absorb
goods,
has to be a little
and any
bigger.
purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount. All right. Thank you. No, wait. We're not here to shop. Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor. Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place. Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always
Yes,
talking with the
350,
goody two-shoes?
is good.
Always.
But like, I think for a main tank, how much is Angela's shield?
May I say something?
Because we all
brought in the inspection
say
team
that
just for
Angela
show.
is a main tank
Of course,
now.
people are going to feel outraged. It's just that, even with so many well-known experts on the inspection team, none dare to defy Porcelumex. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target? I remember now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training. Wise, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look. Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. I really appreciate you saying that. But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night? No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain...
Because like, okay,
as a descendant of the Timefield family,
the main tanks of the game currently,
just because
Groot,
you apologized,
Mag,
I only hope
Strange,
you take back what you said about me being
and
unqualified.
Emma.
The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry, and I've received a systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early age under their guidance. Monato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
So from the sound of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then, do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it just my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
And Dino's 800 HP bubble. See, I feel like if it wasn't for the Dino shield nerf, I'd consider Dino more of a main tank. Because he can... I feel like if your tank can solo tank and hold down the position...
Yes, an obscura is a type of
To me,
experimental
if a
reactor
tank
vessel
can
made with
solo
high-purity
tank
porcelain
and
as its outer shell.
hold it down...
Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura,
That's a
it can
good.
slowly come
That's
into
good on the
contact
tank
with the
because
air.
that means
This
it's
allows researchers
balanced to the
observe
point
how
where
ether behaves once it leaves a
you can
hollow.
play your character by
Although an
itself
obscura is a
without
rather
another
expensive
tank.
piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange
Like
about it.
Dino,
This
I
shard
feel
hasn't
like
been
should
coated
be
with the outer
considered
layer yet. It was
the main
probably
tank of the off
damaged
tanks.
during manufacturing.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Monato? I told you my instincts were spot on.
But I'm counting. I'm counting Emma as a main tank though.
What were you all talking about?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow.
But at the same
Items not
time, I
listed
feel
in the
like
official
we should
registry.
consider Dino as a
Simply
main
put,
tank.
they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the Hollow.
Where did you find the shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloam Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the Hollow.
Like, for example,
My father
I
uses
would
the
count
scraps to
Penny
make
as a
handicrafts.
bunker tank.
Let's go, Manito. We're heading to
I feel like Penny is a...
this shard back to its
Maybe
source.
Penny and Groot can be considered like main tanks, but they're mainly for like bunkering down in a certain position. But I feel like Groot is a character that can bunker down in any position.
It's fine. You're a scaredy cat.
But for Penny, her bunkering is considered is always centered around wherever she places her nest.
Not because I'm afraid.
Even though I personally feel like you don't need her nest to bunker down in a certain place. But that's because I play Penny different than others, because I like to utilize the webs on the floor to give my allies a way to get out and give them extra shields and healing.
Thank you for helping resolve the issue.
Because if I don't trust healers on my team, then I usually pick Penny and try to support as much as I can.
Fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Can I come with you to Siloam Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides,
now I want to consider Cap a solo tank, that is not a main tank, but can hold down a position. I feel like he's a good. He's a tank that I want to say him and Angela.
Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help.
Like dive main tanks would have to be Angela and Cap. Like Angela and Cap, I want to say are dive main tanks. Because with dive main tanks, you can play them by themselves and you can still get value. Look, the one hope I have for Doom is that he's a barrier tank. That's the one thing I'm hoping for. Like, I really hope that Doom is a barrier tank, bro. Because we need another character like Mag, so we don't have to stay in Mag jail. Is that okay to say? The reason why people say Cap is broken because he can hard stall a point, can solo tank, which people just now realize he could, which is crazy because obviously you should be able to solo tank with him. Like, if you can solo tank with Angela, you should be able to solo tank with Cap. Bro, it's kind of crazy though, Candido. Like, we've had people play this game for years, and they still don't know how to play. Wait, without... So, Luna can kill a squishy faster than Cyclops? What? Now, here's a problem, Candido. I've been watching some people's tier list. Everybody is putting Cap on the Gambit tier. And all I'm gonna tell you is, bro, stop putting Cap at the Gambit tier. He's not broken. I feel like he's really good right now because they nerfed Devil Dinosaur. Look, I don't care what anybody says. Because of that nerf to Devil Dinosaur, a lot of the dive tanks are more playable than they've ever been. I would say Angela should be on that tier. Because she can deal with... She has tools for everything. See, that's the only thing that people remember about Cap. That he can stall points. They forget that he can kill, just not in triple support. Yeah, I want to say Dino's a main tank. Bro, he cannot play poke, bro. That's the worst part. Like, if Cap's shield was as good as that one team-up he has, that would be good. Also, people are saying that Thor is the worst tank in the game. Is that true? Is Thor the worst tank in the game? I feel like of all the tanks, he is a tank that can do crazy good damage. But I won't lie, playing Hulk... You know what? I've never seen that. So dash with Thor, look down and throw your hammer. I need to practice that. I need to practice that combo. So throw in a hammer swing after you dash. I need to practice that. Is a rare cap. People play cap as a distraction tank. Yeah, you don't see aggressive caps anymore. Because it feels like most people who play cap just try to distract the enemy, which, don't get me wrong, is a good idea. But like, you can play cap in other ways, you know. Alright. So, it's been 2 hours. 2 hours of story grind. I think that's cool. Like, if I keep this consistent, and like every time I get on Zenless, I do 2 hours. 2 hours of getting caught up with the story. I think I'll get caught up. But I might need to do a stream where I do like maybe 5 hours or more, just so I can get caught up faster. But that will be it for today. Well, for Zenless. I'm going to be doing a facecam stream next. And then we're going to talk about Xenoverse. We're going to talk about a lot. I really want to just talk about a lot, bro. So, thank you all. Hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone. The Thor tech, if you want later. Bro, I've never even thought about, like, doing a hammer throw after landing a dash. I never thought about that. I never thought about, like, doing that. So, I'm definitely going to need to practice that with Thor. I feel like the one thing Thor needs, give him a shield. Like, let Lightning Realm be a shield. You'll see a lot more Thor being played. Because he could be a great, like, solo tank if he had some way to have a shield. But alright, I'm going to take a short break, go to the bathroom, release my inner being, and then come back with we reacting to videos. Yeah, I just need to practice it, because I've never done it. Like, after landing a dash, look down, hammer throw. I've never tried that. So I'll practice it probably later. But alright, I will see you all in maybe an hour or so. So just give me a minute. And Candido, be ready. We're talking about Xenoverse. We're gonna talk about Marvel Rivals. We're talking about a lot. I want to do a whole release your inner what now? Oh, that's something that I said. That's something that I like to say because of drama. I always say release my inner being when I have to take a pee or shit. So I always said that to my drama teacher, and he always laughed, and he's like, okay, go ahead. And I'm like, alright, thank you. But I'll be right back. So give me some minutes, and get those videos ready if you have any videos for me to watch. So we can all react, talk about it. But alright, peace.